guys, today I'm going to do a little bit different of a video here. Never done one on Gillz'N'Hillz Outdoors before, but going to do one today. It's going to be a comparison video between the G5 Havoc Broadhead, which I used last year, killed a deer with, my dad used, killed a real nice buck with, so they do pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the design because the blades tend to fall pretty easily. And then Rage, I don't like Rage Broadheads, but my dad has killed deer with them. I think he's killed one deer with them actually. But these are two never shot broadheads, and I don't remember exactly which model this one is, but it's a 2-blade chisel tip broadhead by Rage. And so I'm going to shoot both of these on a I think I'm just going to do 2 of them because I don't have any more replacement bands for these, and I don't want to waste the replacement bands for these because I actually still have 3 more of these. So I'm going to do 2 tests if I can, and then that'll probably be it. So the first test, they're both kind of toughness tests, but one's kind of a toughness and penetration test. So I got these shells right here. These old ones, we're about to burn them. And so this first part of this shelf is pretty thick. I mean, it's probably a good ½ inch thick. And this one right here is probably about a ½ inch thick. So I got a little, like you see, and I got a little circle drawn there. And I'm going to shoot at it and pretty much see how far through it goes, and if it will bust through the extra one, or if it'll even go through the first one, which I think they both will. But so I'm going to shoot through these, and then I've got 2 cinder blocks I'm going to also shoot through and see what happens. So yeah, I'm hoping this will help you guys out. I mean, it's kind of goofy, but really it should help you guys out if you're trying to decide between the Havoc and the Rage. Promise. Alright, so I've already got one set up here on the target. I'm going to get knocked up, and then I'm going to shoot this shelf. Okay, so I'm going to shoot the Havoc Broadhead first. And as I was walking up here, I see quite a bit of arrow. Then I see this blue collar. The blue collar stayed in the wood, but oh, the metal collar. Okay, oh, sorry. The metal collar shattered, but it smoked it. It put a good hole in it. Okay, so here's the arrow. Here it is. Disappointed. Okay, so there's the blades. I mean, this is the same exact kind of drawer. There's nothing different in this drawer. There's the blades. They did not fall out of it, but here's how bad the penetration was. There it is. I mean, it's just barely coming through. I mean, I doubt it tore up the collar because, I mean, it didn't even hardly bust through. So there's that arrow. It knocked over the GoPro. But there's the arrow, and so yeah, that did not have very good penetration, and I'm not very confident on how it will perform versus the concrete block. Kind of scared. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. Okay, so first thing I wanted to check out was the Havoc. It really, I mean, you can't tell as much in the video, but I mean, it probably went in almost ½ inch. And then the Rage, really, the Rage did about the same. So really, the contact and as much damage done to the cinder block is about the same on both broadheads. So, I mean, these are straight up cinder blocks. Yeah, they both did good versus them, but let's see how they held up. Now, I know the nocks went flying off, and that happens on arrows whenever they hit something solid like that. So I'm not real worried about that. So we'll check out the Havoc first. see, I mean, it's powdery from where it hit the center block. I mean, obviously, if it would focus in. But what's the blades look like? Man, the blades, I don't know how much contact the blades actually made with the broadhead, but the blades are still in good shape, just like with the wood. I'm trying to focus in on it so you guys can actually see. There's one chip right there you can see, and then a little bit of some roughed up edges, and then just a little bit of roughed up edges on this one. But that tip really doesn't look like anything's messed up on it. I mean, that tip still looks sharp. I mean, you could probably still kill a deer with this broadhead. Uh-oh. So we got the rage here. So we'll start out with the tip. I wish it would focus. Not too bad. Smoked that blade though. I mean, that's what, quarter of an inch, half an inch off that one. I can't tell comparing it to this one because it chipped a little section off of that. It didn't chip much off of it, but it probably chipped almost a half an inch off of that one, I'd say. So blades are definitely tougher and penetrate more with the Havoc. The Havoc could definitely win versus me. That's why I will not use a Rage, because I don't trust them. I mean, and this is obviously different for deer, but still, I've heard too many horror stories of like the blades just falling out whenever it's going through the deer on the Rage. The Havoc, the only thing I had against the Havoc is the blades just always fell. Like it would just be sitting in the tree stand, and the blades would just fall out like that or whatever. And just like that, sitting in the tree stand. And it would bug me to death, and I would have to constantly fix them and about to pull back on a deer and they'd fall. So that's the only thing you gotta watch with the Rage, or the Havoc, my bad, the Havoc by G5. Other than that, they're a heck of a broadhead, and they will slaughter the inside of a deer. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Go follow me on Instagram, Gillz'N'Hillz Outdoors.